What's going on, you guys? It's Sam. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Spectrum Outfitters binder. So how you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. If this is the first time you've ever seen me on your screen, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to see more of my face. So first of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to the guys over at Spectrum Outfitters for sending me out this binder. For the past few days I've been trying it out, kind of learning about the company, and I'm very, very excited to share with you about this brand new company that is launching their products tomorrow. So when this video goes up, it's going to be Friday, and tomorrow all of the binders are going to be going live on their website. So one thing I didn't actually realise when I ordered these binders, it came with like a little note with kind of, information about the company and the binders on it. And these were actually made, and I can't remember kind of word for word what it said, but basically they were made at a department at De Montfort University in Leicester, which is really cool because I'm from Leicester, so I just thought that was kind of cool. So I asked for the white short binder, and I actually asked for this in an extra large, which I am a large in GC2B, which is what I'm going to be comparing this to. So at the end of this, I am going to go a little bit over sizing because this actually size-wise didn't work out for me, which is absolutely fine because I'm actually going to be giving this binder away anyway because I don't need it. So if you do want to win it, make sure you stick around to the end of the video to find out how. So the first fact about these binders is that the fabric that is used on this was what was used on the Team GB uniforms when they went to the Rio Olympics, which was designed by Adidas with Stella McCartney, which might not interest all of you. It was interesting for me because I'm kind of into my style and my fashion and my fabrics and things like that, so that was really cool for me to know about. However, what it does mean, which I'm sure will interest you, that fabric means that it's not going to get sweaty and itchy, and it also means that you can swim in it, which I know means a lot to a lot of trans guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare this to my GC2B binder. Now, in terms of comfort, honestly, like, it matched up exactly the same. GC2B binders, I've never found a binder company better than GC2B. And Spectrum binders are honestly, like, the two binders are completely alongside each other, and for me personally, if I was going to buy some more binders in the future, I would go with Spectrum Outfitters purely because they are UK based, which means that I'm not having to pay extortionate shipping. And also, when I last bought my binders from GC2B, I actually ended up paying an extra £20 on top of that for customs charges. So all in all, I bought two binders and I literally ended up paying about £80 altogether, which is just extortionate. So being able to buy them from the UK is going to be so much easier. The quality is exactly the same as GC2B. Like, honestly, for me personally, I'm so happy that these guys have come along because it is going to change binding over here in the UK, and it's going to make it a lot easier for us. So one thing I did say that I would talk about is the sizing. Now, unfortunately, like I said, this binder did come out too big for me. So I asked for an extra large and I based that off their size guide. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it to the GC2B one. And honestly, the difference is huge, and it's not even like I've had the GC2B one for years. Like, I literally had this for like a month. So it's not shrunk or anything like that. Around the shoulders, it was perfectly fine. But unfortunately, it is way too big for me. But like I say, that's absolutely fine because it's not for me anyway. So based on that, if I was to buy from there again, I would probably go for a large as opposed to an extra large. And I would probably say, and it's really difficult for me to say this because actually I could just be like a weirdo and it might fit everyone else perfectly and I'm just a randomer that it just doesn't fit properly. So that's always the problem when things don't fit, kind of perfect on you. Because especially when it comes to binding, I mean, I feel like I should say maybe consider going a size down, but I don't want you to think that I'm saying that because in an unsafe way. I'm not saying that to say, oh yeah, buy a size smaller because it's going to bind better. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying maybe consider going a size under because it will fit you like how it should. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sound like I'm being an idiot and telling you to bind unsafely. I'm purely saying that because I want you to bind kind of to your maximum potential, if that makes any sense. So I'm just looking at the size guide now just to check that I didn't make any mistakes, and I'm pretty sure I didn't. So like I say, maybe consider, if you're kind of on the borders, maybe consider going a size down. So paneling wise, one thing that everyone's always interested in is the paneling. So I'll flip this inside out. Again, very, very similar to GC2B. There's that really nice panel on the front for binding that's tight, but you can feel like at the same time you'll actually be able to move around in it. And then on the back, it's nice and soft, because I remember when I first bought a binder, I got one from Underworks, which I'm sorry, the binders are just terrible. They have like a panel on the back that's like the same as what's on the front, and in my opinion it's completely unnecessary because you're not binding your back. So this is purely just stretchy fabric, which is what I like, because like I say, I don't think it's necessary to have like a binding panel, if that makes any sense, on the back as well as the front. So like I say, these binders are going live tomorrow. That's Saturday the 3rd of February. So for all of the products that are going live tomorrow, they are £35. I don't actually know what the shipping is, but I can't imagine it's, well, for UK people, I can't imagine it's going to be like £10. But they are shipping worldwide. I had a few people asking me, they are shipping internationally. Sizes for this first launch are going from extra small to extra, extra large. And the colours that they're doing are white, grey, black and green. And then for a future batch that they're planning on doing, it's going to be exactly the same colours, but they're also planning on doing a blue colour as well. And they'll be adding in more sizes, so they'll be going and doing extra, extra small to extra, extra, extra large. And then even more things for the future, they're looking to do skin tones, which is something that I'm always really interested in. Last time I tried to order a GC2B binder, I was gonna order skin tones, but they'd run out. So hopefully I can get my hands on some skin tone ones, because that would be really, really cool. The final thing I will say as well is that they do have an easy returns policy. Obviously binding and sizes, you can get kind of muddled up here and there, so their returns policy is really great. So yeah, that is all I've got to say. I'm really, really excited to see where this company goes and how it develops. I do think that it's going to be so much easier for people in the UK, so that we're not having to pay extortionate prices to get GC2B binders shipped over here, and then also having the customs charges as well, which, like I say, I ended up paying an extra 20 quid for customs, which is just ridiculous. Giveaway for this binder, I know I've been doing a lot of giveaways recently. I've become a bit of a giveaway channel. This is the final giveaway that I'm going to be doing for quite a while. So I'm going to be giving away this Spectrum Outfitters binder, the one that I've just shown you in an extra large. I'm actually going to be doing this on my Twitter. So what I'm going to do, as soon as this video goes live, I'm going to be posting a tweet over on my Twitter. All you need to do is retweet that tweet and you'll be entered into the draw, and I'll just be randomly selecting somebody, and I'll contact you on Twitter to tell you that you've won. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below and tell me if you're going to be buying one of these binders when they release. What I'll do is in the description down below, I'll make sure that I leave kind of like the website and the social medias for Spectrum Outfitters. Finally, remember to subscribe to see more of my face, and I'll see you guys in another video.